having done his pit stop, he's now running away. And we've now also got another new fastest lap of the race. It goes again the same way. So it's the Gold Mini of John Wyatt that sets the fastest lap, 2 minutes 40.977. He's flying at the moment. He is indeed, Mark, and I'm just working my way down towards the pit lane to see if we can grab an interview with some of the drivers getting out of the car. I was looking to try and pick up an interview with potentially Stephen Warner once he gets out of his meeting, but I believe that's the lead shared car at the moment. Mark, you'll be able to confirm with us, Ahmed's great. Yeah, absolutely, yep, so they're in 5th place. Not as yet they've dived for the pit lane. We do have another pit stopper in though, and this time it is David Marson that comes in at the wheel of the number 3 Bath. So whilst Jack will work his way down the pit lane, he'll pick up on a driver in a lap or two. 4 cars being wedged in. Into the pit lane comes David Tyson at the wheel of the grey and day-glow yellow Renault Clio. That's another pit stop taking place, but out front Andrew Marson still leading the way, leading by 7 3/4 seconds from the gold number 17 Mini, the compressed R56 turbocharged car of John Wyatt. 7 fastest laps after fastest laps after fastest laps, and now into 3rd place is the first of the shared cars, which is Stephen Warner, who will hand over to Martin Tight a little bit later on. Well, race leader, C, still working as hard as he possibly can. The sunshine that was causing visibility problems with it bouncing on the tarmac has now disappeared, so that's good because it's an improvement. But it's also not ideal because what it means is that we've got clouds coming over again, and those clouds are largely grey, so I don't think it's going to be quite as bad as getting another shower, but there might be more spin stop for the next few minutes or so. And we've also now had another fastest lap of the race, and this time it goes to the car that's running around in 6th position with number 72 Virgin, Carl Chambers. 2 minutes 37.666 from Carl Chambers, so I'm starting the race at the moment. He's about 3 seconds quicker than anybody else has done so far. 21 minutes of the race to go. And Marson leads John Wyatt, and then it is going to be the car of Stephen Warner from 15th on the grid up into 3rd position at the moment. And some of that is a bit of a false economy because they haven't pitted and others around have, but also I think he's just been setting reasonable lap times and not making mistakes in what were very, very tricky conditions 5 or 10 minutes ago. Out of the pit lane goes David Tyson, so he has now completed his pit stop, so the dark blue and day-glow yellow Renault Clio peeling its way back onto the circuit. It's going to be something like 11th position, I would have thought, by the time he retakes to the circuit. We've got another 5 minutes of the pit window being open. Into the pit lane comes the 2nd place car, so here comes the Gold Mini of John Wyatt. So he is into the pit lane this time through. The cars that haven't pitted as yet, so the race leader Andrew Marson still as yet to pit. Stephen Warner in what is 3rd, shortly to become 2nd, still as yet to pit. We've got David Little, who started off the back of the grid, still as yet to pit. We've also got car number 123 Paul Clothier as yet to pit, and I think those are the cars that we are still awaiting at some point in the next 4 minutes to head into the pit lane area and pick up their managed pit stops. Don't have any additional time penalties to worry about. Another spin, this time it's down at Agostini, where I'm not sure whether he turned it on the brakes there, but the way the tail end of the car came around suggested so. That's James Jonan that lost the number 68 Renault Clio. We've already seen a couple of spins with him. One up at Ritchie's, he had a park spin as well down at Wilson Hairpin. That's another one now at Agostini. So he's running in 10th position, and another pit stopper this time. So Stephen Warner is in, ready to hand over to Martin Tight. The car is running in 3rd position. Albert Jackson is waiting to arrive into the pit lane. Probably have a word with them as and when the driver change has taken place, and no doubt only once the next driver is strapped in and the car is on its way again we'll be able to grab a word. But you can see drivers working together there. Out jumps one driver, in jumps the next. Make sure the seatbelts are nice and tight. Make sure that the straps go over the top of the hand and neck support, the hands device. And then all of this needs to take place whilst the engine is off as well. You can really start the engine once the driver is in. You're about ready to go. And the fastest lap of the race again, last time through for Carl Chambers at the wheel of the Peugeot. 37.119 for the man from just over the border in Suffolk, the Peugeot specialist. So he's pushing hard. He has pitted, and there's only one car now that hasn't pitted, and that is Andrew Marson, the race leader. There he is, heading round through Coreham and up towards the braking area for Murray's. There are still 3 minutes of the pit window being open, so he doesn't necessarily need to pit this lap, Andrew Marsden. He could stay out for one further lap should he wish. And is he going to? No, he's diving into the pits this time through, so race leader is in. So now the race really is between the car that's entering the pit lane and Carl Chambers and the Peugeot out on circuit. How quickly can Carl get back round and over the start-finish line relative to the Bath that's coming to a halt now in the pit lane area? Now, comes to a halt now. Everybody else has been the right side of the line in terms of the pit stops, barring one car, so there could be a potential penalty heading in the direction of car number 68, James Jonow. Now he's already had a few spins as James, but his pit stop time is showing as being not a minimum of 1 minute and 30 seconds. His pit stop time is showing as being 1 minute and 25.111. Bob Hosier's pit stop time was 1 minute 25.514, so that was a short stop from him as well. So those could be cars that might be picking up some sort of time penalty for being too short at this stage. But Carl Chambers is just coming out through Brundle and Nelson. Andrew Marsden is still stationary in the pit lane at the moment. Peugeot's coming up towards Bombhole, and we will just hang on for the moment to see as to what's going to happen for the lead of the race before we have now to Jack, who I think has got a driver to chat to, because Carl Chambers is now heading round through Coreham and up towards the braking areas for Murray's, and Andrew Marsden is still stationary in the pit lane. He now gets rolling down the pit lane, but of course he's got to stay at pit lane speed limit whilst Carl Chambers splashes his way through Murray's and tries to pick up the throttle and propel the Peugeot as quickly as he can onto the centre straight. Andrew Marsden is nearly at the end of the pit lane. He's going to be able to take off the pit lane speed limiter, but Carl Chambers is at full race pace coming up towards the start-finish line, and Carl Chambers should now have picked up the lead of the race. Yet he gets up towards Ritchie's corner ahead of the car that's just coming out of the pit lane. So ultimately, those two cars now, the Peugeot and the Bath, are fighting for the lead of the race, and we can hand you down to the pit lane with Jack.
Great stuff, thank you very much, Mark, and of course still positions changing out on circuit, but I've got Stephen Warner next to me, and it seems like that's been a pretty busy stint from yourself, because you've dealt with light rain and heavy rain, and then it's gone quite greasy as well. How do you find it?
It's really, really slippery out there, quite the most slipperiest I've ever experienced. Coupled with the fact it's my first ever race, so the pressure was on, but yeah, it's really, really enjoyable, really enjoyable.
Great stuff. Well, I've got to say, congratulations. That's a cracking